go on the hourly time frame. Previous hourly created like some small resistance here, but it could be like a major break and a retest because, you know, we also got this zone over here, which would be holding. Hourly would be re-breaking its highs. And we had also rejected this area here. So that's why we're seeing a bit of accumulation right below this zone on the hourly time frame as it's gathering up orders to potentially move up towards daily resistance. All right, but so far, at least with the buyers, they're kind of holding this level, or they're attempting to hold that level. That could also be a confluence for sellers if they can break below it and then start breaking below that wick. If we break below that wick, then you see volume start to come in again. So it's in a very, very, very important area, this is. I didn't even want to take a trade just yet, but that reaction, it was such a strong reaction. You know, it was such a strong reaction. I was anticipating that maybe we're going to start moving now a bit. Such a strong reaction. So watch out for those pops. We've been getting a lot of pops of late on gold to the upside. We've been getting like a lot of pops. Like, you know, candle will just do something like that. Just like you just saw happen right now. So that's why I'm still under the impression that we're getting a lot of like aggressive buyers in the market. You can see overall CVD here, bullish on the daily, still overall quite aggressive. Not seeing a lot of seller aggression today, except from much, much earlier on. But for the most part, it's just been kind of buying. I want to see if we can get that momentum in. You see, we had a burst of orders coming in as we started breaking above here. But that quickly calmed down, which is quite interesting to see how that happened. I think people may be just being a bit cautious, you know. Being a little bit cautious here. CPI looks bearish here. Yeah, I mean, like the news says that it should be coming out as a strong dollar. So, you know, in essence, it should move down. But like we've been seeing it happen since NFP. Same thing with NFP. We got revision. So that's why I say when it comes to news is just gambling, because like you're gonna get you can just get a revision. But right now it is saying that the dollar should be strong. But at the same time, why is gold moving up? If the dollar for CPI should be strong, is that a pricing in, or is that a pricing in to sell, or is that a pricing in to buy? So that's why, you know, kind of like trade around the news if you can. See if we get like some kind of a commitment. Trading back above 44.11 there. Be surprised if that whole hourly closed like a doji. It's already giving us a bit of wickage. If you notice here, we're starting to get a little wickage. Not really a good sign. So that's why we need to see a little bit more commitment from this hourly would be nice, because we're starting to get lots of wicks building up here. And usually that means that price might just decide to hold. It may just decide to hold until the news breaks. But that little accumulation is undeniable here. But it's kind of whiplashing at the same time. If you notice, like price created a low here and then it pushed up and then it created a high here and then it pulled down. So it's sort of like just basically holding this area for a bit. So I think, you know, the next time it tries to re-break the highs or lows, maybe you should have a bit more conviction. But it's definitely kind of tightening up over here. So I assume that this is going to be the range. That's going to be the true range, because I don't think price going to hold this area for, it's like only about, this zone is like only about 100 pips. I don't see it holding a 100 pip range up until like 830, but I do see it holding at least like a 170 pip range from this high. This is the most recent higher high that was formed in this minor LTF lower time frame trend up. And we're actually, you know, if you look at the hourly right now, the hourly is exactly at 1% on the daily change. So yeah, there's a very, very interesting, very delicate area. Man, that play would have been awesome though. With that potential point of control here, that potential squeeze, really nice. Because I've seen these moves where you're gonna have a what you call like a fake out, or let's say like the bears, and then what you see follow this is bullish nodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and price just skyrockets up, and then you're gonna see like there was a trap down over there. So I'm very surprised that did not happen. Very surprised. I was ticking a lot of boxes. You see data here is coming in a little slow at the moment though. Very surprised. Got about 15 minutes until the new hourly opens. Yeah, it's playing this range. Could you imagine the whole hourly candle here? Look at it. Look how small that volume is. For the whole hour, we only got 14 minutes left. I want to see how we approach that level. What a beautiful accumulation though. Like if we actually do get that distribution, that confirmation. Yeah, like set up nicely. Much better trade after the news. Yeah, I agree. Lone trader. you know, it's going to be very, very delicate, right? A very, very delicate situation. Because that window of opportunity, it's going to get a bit crazy. Because right now, the market may be calm enough to capture something, but at the same time, it's a little hesitant, right? But you see, the longer you wait, let's say now it's going to be 8:15. The closer you get to that core CPI, the more that window it's going to close. The window is already pretty small right now. So you're going to have to wait for news then to first break and give it some time to calm down, ideally. You know? Or if you get stuck in now and have that little bit more of a calmer price action play out, would be the best case scenario. But over leveraging right now is also an issue because you don't want to have too many trades on before real direction kicks in, because then you're going to be sort of like taking more trades than you wanted to. So that's why I'm still monitoring how we're going to approach 44.16 and decide if it's worth taking it now or like waiting till the news comes out. We get the fluctuations, the volume, and then do it. I see it's coming down now. Now it's moving slow, so this is not looking so appetizing. So it's not looking so appetizing. So we're gonna keep an eye out for 44.16, just in case we see volume start to kick up. Instead of coin for gamble CPI, yeah, there's definitely on the Discord here an area that you can do this. We call it the gulag flip. So you come here, you type in flip, start your coin flip, and then you choose your choice, heads or tails. Fun fact, usually landing on heads. Flip the coin, a higher probability to land on heads. Usually in real life, I also choose heads. But in this scenario, we got tails. So, you know, it means that the price should sell. Heads is buy, tails is sell. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. That's what we call a coin flip. That is what we call a coin flip. Why is heads a higher probability? I'm not sure. Maybe because the way the coin is weighed, but it's for some reason always having a higher probability for me in real life. In real life. Wow, it's really slowing down, chat. I think it may hesitate a bit up until core CPI if we haven't got like a push yet. And we got 9 more minutes till the new hourly open. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too interesting. Hey, Kevin, welcome to TFX. Let's go. See if I can wake up. If you notice, the candles here closing like a bit of a doji. Even on the 5-minute time frame, usually showing like price slowing down. But they see, that's the thing, like this is such an important zone right here, because